So this is a CRC program. So CRC, as I told, it is a cyclic redundancy check along with CCITT. It is a cumulative committee for international telephony and telegraphy. This is an error detecting code at the transmitter and at the receiver part. The transmitter, it is going to send a data along with the CRC code, and this CRC code, it has been shared by both the transmitter and the receiver, but it is not shared in the channel. So it is this type of an code it is used so that there is no hacking or noise is being added at the channel. So this CRC code will be shared only by a sender and a receiver. So let's understand the program. Ash include stdio.h. It is a standard input output header file for printf and scanf operation. We are going to declare a variables, that is a of 100 array of variable a. It is going to start from memory location, that is 0 to 99. Next b of array from 0 to 99, memory location I, j, len, k, count we have initialized it to 0. All these variables we have declared as an integer data type. Here we have defined the generator polynomial in the program itself as per the equation, that is x bar 16, x bar 12, x bar 5 plus 1. So correspondingly, in the previous video I have told how to write this one. See, it is nothing but x bar 0. X bar 0, it is nothing but what? It is 1. Next we have x bar 5. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to put it 1. Next after that 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So since we have x bar 12 here, so we have to put it 1. Next after x bar 16, we have to put it 1. So if I change the polynomial here as x bar 3 plus 1, correspondingly these bits are going to change it. So you can execute this for 17 bits also, no problem, or for 4 bits also, 5 bits also, your wish. Next, all these bits are stored in an array of GP and it is declared as an integer type. Execution will always start from the main function. So it is an int main, since it is going to return certain value. Void div. So here we have considered the division function. As I already told while explaining the calculation part, the performing of a division function, it is nothing but an XOR operation. So void div, printf enter the length of data frame. So that is going to be printed on the output screen, enter the length of data frame. I have entered here the value as 3. So this 3, it will be saved in a variable len. So the value of len, it is equal to 3. Next printf enter the message. So I am going to enter the message here. So that is being displayed here, enter the message. How I am going to enter here, that you should remember. So it is entered as 1, enter, 0, enter, 1. Not as continuously 1, 0, 1. Why? Because here I have considered the for loop. So for each and every increment of an I value, I am going to store the value that is entered in an array location. So for I equal to 0, 0 is less than 3, the condition is true. Scanf statement will be executed, where scanf, it is going to fetch the input data and it is of an integer type, that is %t, and is saved in an array location a of 0. So a of 0 will have now 1. So whatever I have typed here, a of 0 is 1. Next, for loop is incremented and it is going to check, that is 1 is less than 3, condition is true. Now I value is 1, so then it is going to save 0. Next 2. So up to this for loop is executed until it false the condition, that is 3 is less than 3, the condition is false, so it will come out of the for loop. So all the data will be saved in an a of I memory location. So after saving the memory location, append zeros. So how many number of zeros we are going to attend as per the mathematical calculation? How many number of generator polynomial bits we have? -1. Here we have, if we count the generator polynomial bits here, it is 17 bits. The 17 bits -1, so that is 16. So 16 number of zeros, we are going to append it to an input. So input where we have stored in a of I location. So for I equal to 0, so 0 is less than 16, the condition is true. Now a of length plus plus, what is the value of length? 3. So 3 plus 1, that is 4. From the 4 memory location up to 16, this condition to be false, that is 16 is less than 16, so it will come out of the loop. So it is going to append the zeros. Next, for I equal to 0, 0 is less than 3, the condition is true. So 3 times whatever the data that is saved in A of I, it has been also saved in B of I, means it is moved to B of I. Next, how many number of times we have to divide the message? So that is indicated by K. K equal to length minus 16. What is the value of length? 3 is the value of a length. As I have entered 3 minus 16, it is nothing but 13. But since the value cannot be a negative, so it is considered as positive 13 itself. Next, so we have executed this void div function. Next, we have div function, it is executed later. Again div function, it is executed later. Next, we will go to again void div function. So how the execution is? The execution, it is void div, it is completely executed. After that again void div is executed. So void div function for I equal to 0, 0 is less than 13, the condition is true. Bitwise checking is performed, that is, if A of I, it is equal to GP of 0, that is A of I, it is nothing but A of 0. What we have in A of 0, that is one we have, it is compared with the GP of 0. Why this operation it is being performed is because we know that while showing the calculation, I have showed the XOR operation, it is going to be performed when we have 1 itself. When we have 1, at that time only the XOR operation is performed, not at 0. So that's why this checking is being performed. After that, for j equal to I value it is equals to 0, 0 is less than 17 plus I value is 0 initially. So 0 is less than 17, condition is true. Now we are going to perform the XOR operation of A of j, that is whatever the data after appending we have stored with the XOR operation of the generator polynomial. So that is how that is being done here. The same way it is done in the program also. Data XOR with generator polynomial. The same way data XOR with generator polynomial it is done. So next, I value is incremented. After I value is incremented, again the next bit it is going to check it whether it is equal to 0. If it is not equal to 0, then it is not going to enter the for loop. Directly it is going to display count equal to 0. So since it is, if it is equal to 0, then only you are going to enter inside the for loop and perform the XOR operation. That is how you have done here. The second step also, when the I value is incremented, so you are going to check it whether you have a 1-1 condition. Only when you have 1, then only you are going to start the XOR operation. The same way it is showed here. Next, after performing an void main, next function is this div function. So div function, what it says is for I equal to 0, 0 is less than len. So 0 is less than len value is 3. The condition is true. So condition is true. So b of I, that is b of 0, it is equals to b of 0 XOR with b of 0, a of 0. So what we had stored in A of I array location, that is the message we have stored in A of I array location. So here we have transferred the a of I to b of I. So here we have b of I, it is equal to 1 0 1, that is b of 0 is 1, b of 1 is 0, b of 2 is 1. It is XORed with a of I, that is 1 0 1, the same thing. If we XOR 1 0 1 with the same value, that is 1 0 1, we are going to get b of I is 0 0 0. Since this loop is executed only 3 times, because when we get I value incremented to 3, 3 is less than 3, it is going to come out of this loop. So this for loop, it is executed 3 times, and whatever the data that is stored in b of I here, it is going to be erased now to 0 by assigning 0 to a memory location. How this we have performed? By performing an XOR. Now, what is the data to be transmitted? The data to be transmitted is, again we are using a for loop to fetch the data from the array location. For I equal to 0, I is less than len I plus plus. So 0 is less than len, that is 3. Here we have used %2d, that is double the integer location we have considered. Double integer location means, suppose if the loop is executing for the first time, the I value is 0, 0 is less than len, that is 3, 0 is less than 3, I value is 0, means it is going to take b of 0 and b of 1 memory location. Next, for 1, I value as 1, it is going to take again 2 times. So double integer operation is performed, that is %2d, so that the complete data to be transmitted after the calculation here, it is being fetched here. So complete data to be transmitted, how we have got here, after the calculation of CRC, it is going to be displayed here. How it is going to be displayed here? Again we are using a double integer location, since the length we have considered is 3. Next, enter the received data. So how we are going to enter the received data? Again we are using a for loop, that is for I equal to 0, 0 less than 3, %d ampersand of a of I. So in a of I memory location, whatever I am typing, it is going to be, whatever I am typing, enter the received data, it is going to be saved in a of I memory location here. Next, again division operation has been performed, division function is called. So for I equal to 0, 0 is less than len, it is 3, 0 is less than 3. Now whatever the data that is stored, that is typed by me continuously, it is going to compare. So comparison is done if a of I, all the memory location, that is a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3, it is fetched, and it is compared whether if it is equal to 0 or not equal to 0. If it is not equal to 0, then there is an error in received data. Get.ch, it waits for a console, it waits for a user to press the input for a console. Next, return 0. If condition, if it is false, then error received, data received is error free. So by comparing each bit, we are going to type it as error, there is an error in the received data, and if it is same as that of a data that is received, that of a data that is transmitted, same thing if I type it, then there is an data received is error free. So practice this program, change the length, change the message, change the generator polynomial, not an issue. Correspondingly write the bits here, correspondingly you are going to get the data transmitted output, and you have to type it data received. If it is matching, then it is error free. If it is there is no match, then there is an error.